Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke rejects Nick's offer. Ridge will also deceive Taylor. Nick will ambush Brooke at work with an engagement ring box. Once Nick opens it and shows off the bling, he'll try to move Brooke to marry him and protest off a new chapter. Brooke's heart belongs to Ridge. After the way Ridge came to Brooke's deliverance in Italy, she may not be suitable to give Nick the commitment he's looking for. It appears Brooke will reject Nick's marriage pitch while Ridge sits Taylor down for an important discussion. Ridge may plan on telling Taylor about his kiss with Brooke, which happened after he saved her life. Of course, plans don't always dis. Out on detergents. Ridge may not go through with that kiss concession after all, and indeed if he does, Taylor may argue it was a heat of the moment type of thing. Taylor wouldn't intend on taking off her engagement ring and will suggest it's time to shoot Brooke down another path. Brooke will be stuck stewing for Ridge since he'll drag his bases on reuniting romantically. That'll be due to Ridge's enterprises about breaking Taylor's heart and causing a medical reversal with his news. Ridge and Brooke's reunion is still ineluctable, but it'll take a little longer to get there than suckers might have anticipated. Ridge will delay his Brooke reunion. Ridge pumped the thickets out of guilt over Taylor. Brooke will have to stay when it comes to their happy ending. After Ridge made that dramatic deliverance in Naples, it was easy to feel the jotting shift. Ridge nearly lost Brooke, so that really shook him up and made him consider what a life without her would really look like. Once Ridge did CPR and got Brooke breathing again, he realized he couldn't keep taking her for granted. Ridge held Brooke near and sounded married to fixing their broken relationship, at least that's how he felt in that moment. Reality will set in for Ridge once he flies back to Los Angeles. Ridge has a fiancée who's been home staying for him, so it'll be hard facing Taylor now that he knows Brooke is the one he wants. Since Ridge has broken Taylor's heart more times than he can count, he'll struggle with the study of doing it again. Ridge may try to come clean about kissing Brooke and having a true love epiphany, but Taylor will still be brimming with excitement over their forthcoming marriage. Taylor will act like there's no way that ring's coming off and will play up how Brooke has to find a different future. Ridge wouldn't be suitable to go through with jilting Taylor just yet. It's possible Ridge will flat out admit to Brooke that it's because of Taylor's broken heart pattern and the medical struggles that she's faced. Ridge knows he was a big part of Taylor's pain in the history, so he wouldn't be eager to put her through further despair. Indeed, if Ridge still plans to end the engagement ultimately, he may feel like he has to ease Taylor into this ever. Ridge wouldn't want to drop bifurcation news on Taylor out of the blue, so he'll detention the ineluctable when it comes to his reunion with Brooke. It's clear that Ridge and Brooke's fortune has been uncorked thanks to all the Italy drama, but it'll take a little further time before they can completely be together. Brooke will be stuck staying for Ridge in the meantime. Cleric will host a party at Il Giardino. There'll be some kind of celebratory event, so that could involve the success of Forrester's Italy trip or maybe a bash to celebrate Liam's survival. Grace was running a fiddle. But it all felt veritably real to Liam when he was going through it. The fact that Liam isn't dying of cancer is still a good reason to celebrate, indeed if there was no way any peril of that passing. Liam did nearly lose his life at the sand house when he went up against Luna. Liam lived to tell the tale and will continue to make the most out of life now. Once Bill gets updates on all the fiddle details, he'll blow his top. Bill will covenant to make sure Grace pays for this and will show flashes of his minatory nature. Sheila will interrogate Lee about why she'd fake her granddaughter's demise. Although Sheila will be relieved now that she's seen Luna for herself, she'll have to cover her tracks. Sheila in a tight spot since she'll be unfit to stay down from Lee's place. Sheila may contend on helping Lee care for Luna, and at some point, they'll both reply to Luna arising from her coma with questions. This may lead to Sheila keeping a massive secret under wraps, so that could take a risk on her marriage in the end. Grace confesses. Sheila finds Luna. Lee is indicted of being on medicines. Finn standing next to her. Grace admits Liam no way had excrescence. Hope and Liam mouths fall open. They're misreading, so Grace just smiles at Finn. Pounce continues gushing about Grace being a saint. This is making her sense shamefaced. Finn tells Liam to stop talking and let Grace make her statement about the brain excrescence. Grace says she did commodity. The reviews took longer than they should have. She changed the brain reviews. The croaker is shamed, but Liam is confused. Hope is confused, too. The excrescence was no way there, Grace blurts out. Liam is shocked, he no way had cancer? What about the symptoms, those were real. Liam says he did have brain cancer. Grace says there was no way any excrescence. Hope brings up the operation. The croaker says she just made it look like she performed surgery. Liam shows her the lacerations. Finn clarifies that the lacerations were small. Hope demands to know how nothing caught this. The conventions caused Liam's symptoms so Grace could cure him. The case wants to know why Grace would do that. Hope razzies and brings up a million reasons. Everyone freezes for many moments, also Liam tries to attack Grace. Finn stops him as Grace jumps back. Finn is floundering to stop Liam from tearing Grace piecemeal. The croaker starts to cry as if she's the victim. Hope cries and holds Liam as he has a revengeful light in his eyes. Liam tells Grace not to start with her shamed speech. She scarified Liam and put his family through hell. Grace says it's because of Reese. He owed goons a lot of plutocrat and so they came after her. They hovered Paris and Zoe. Grace brings up Hope's children. Liam calls it highway robbery. Hope goes up to the croaker and slaps her. Hope says first Reese, now her. You're sick. Liam says Grace burgled him and his family of months of their lives. Grace says she's going to turn herself in. Finn will tell them everything after he takes Grace to the police station. Katie and Bill talk about Ridge delivering Brooke. The brunette brings up Liam. Bill credits Grace as an idol. It was worth every bone. Bill says. That makes Katie look confused. Bill explains that's what the treatment cost. And he'd have paid further to save Liam. Katie thinks it's all kind of strange. Bill knows he can't make up for getting Luna out of captivity. As if Liam's cancer wasn't enough. Also, Grace offered a phenomenon. Sheila asks why Lee has all the medical inventories if she's on leave from the sanitarium. The waitress begs for the position of Luna's remains. Lee says she doesn't have time for this and leaves with her bag of medicines. Sheila trips following Lee and stops, realizing it's a bottle of capsules. Sheila looks at the drug and thinks to herself. Lee is sitting with a slow Luna. There's a knock on the door. Lee asks who it's and Sheila uses a fake voice to say, delivery. The croaker didn't order anything. Sheila gets her to open the door, but she hides Luna behind a curtain. Sheila tries to force her way in when Luna cracks open the door. Sheila keeps pushing and knows what Lee has done and tells her so. Lee won't let her in. Sheila takes out the capsules and claims she needs those, she's grieving for Luna. Oh dear, Sheila has the fully wrong idea. Lee, medicines aren't the answer. The croaker denies being on medicines, but Sheila insists on talking. Lee asks her to go and Sheila agrees, also shoves the door open and gets outside. What's going on, Lee? Lee is one person in the family that presumably has lower ethics and morals than both Poppy and Luna combined. While her heart might be in the right place, as a croaker, it's surprising that she still has her medical license at this point. It wasn't too long ago that she hid the fact that Finn was alive when everyone assumed that he was dead, and she's now doing the same thing with her bastard, Luna. While it might be applaudable that she wants to give Luna an alternate chance at life in the expedience that she can redeem herself, she's also giving everyone the false print that this killer is dead.